This video is gonna be called "Keep It on the Low," bro. This brother over in Brazil made a video. I guess this lady in the picture didn't like, and so she started making some crazy comments toward her, like kind of trying to get the country to go after him. So long story short, he left the country before things got too crazy. He apologized also, but I used to watch this guy channel. He never really said nothing that I thought was like putting down the Brazil culture or just saying that women are good for sex or something like that. He never really said nothing like that. He, to me, what he was saying is, look, come over here. You can get a beautiful woman like this. Why deal with the headache in the United States to have a beautiful woman, that want you to pay for everything and want to break up with you if you don't buy this or you don't buy that or he basically just saying you can have much more fun over here and the women beautiful. That's what I took from the channel. I didn't take nothing crazy like just come over here and pay $5 and have sex or some crazy stuff like that. He kept it, he kept it informable. Like he was just trying to inform brothers, those beautiful women you chase in the United States, you can get them almost, you know, effortlessly over here in Brazil. Not saying Brazil women gonna take or fall for anything, but they just got a different mentality. It ain't all about the car, the looks, or whatever. They got a different mentality. Like mentality like maybe if the man treat them right, they don't care what he look like, or where he come from. So like that. So, but I'll be watching these different foreign channels, and I think these guys be having so much fun that they forget they in another country. I think they know they in another country. When you look at the palm trees, you look at the water, the women, the cars, the infrastructure, the way the streets paved, and pink and yellow buildings. They know they in another country, but I think they forget because when they start having so much fun, you know, I think they feel like we're a protected group of people when we got the United States. And that's sort of true. We're protected, right? United States. If we got some trouble in another country, they might check on us, right? Or may not. Who knows? But I think to me, I think some of them, not all of them, because some foreign YouTube channels, the brothers, they don't say too much. We know what they're doing. We know they're getting down. We get down over here. You know what I mean? A man ain't gonna be alone. He gonna be with a woman. So we know what they're doing because they're kind of in a professional way allude to. They had a couple of ladies last night, but they don't put the ladies all in front of the camera or hide the camera in the corner and show them in the bed naked. They don't do all that funny stuff. They just keep it professional. If the if the viewers ask the question, they'll touch on it, but they don't really go into it real negative and make the country look bad or something like that. And so to me, that's the way to go. And I see a couple of foreign channels. Um, these guys are, the ones that show too much, reveal too much. Them the channels that have issues. The ones that show too much, far as on the lady tip. Them the channels that you'll see had the issue. So the way to go with that, you traveling, keep it more professional, like you know what I mean. Yeah, you gonna touch on the lady subject because most of your viewers they gonna want to know what's up with the women. How did we get a woman? What do the women be thinking? Where they all hang out at, etc., etc. And like I said, most of these channels they got a professional way of talking about it without embarrassing that country or putting that country down. You know, like I was saying before, on the beach of Sosua in Dominican Republic, ladies come from all over to hang out on that beach. And so some guys was going there with a sneak camera and filming or whatever, and these women are getting called out by their family or their man, like, "Hey, we see you been down there on that beach." As they looking on YouTube, seeing these guys posting these videos with their little hidden cameras. So it's a way to move in them other countries, basically. You know, it's just a way to. It just you just don't want to put yourself in no Brittany Griner situation where United States got to come over there and get you and negotiate and all that. Just go over there and fit in. Of course, you're gonna deal with the ladies. Do what you do. You know, do what you do. You're on vacation. You pay for it. Do what you do. Respect them people in that country. Get out. Do what you do. You're gonna do it here in the United States. So I know you're gonna do it over there. The women exotic over there. Do what you do, but don't do too much. The passport, bro. I love the whole thing. The brothers got a good movement going on. I got my passport. I feel like a passport, bro. Going to Dominica. I ain't been to these other places yet, but I'm coming though. Once I get better situated, I'm coming. I feel like a passport, bro. So I know what they mean by when they started to say passport, bro. But at the same time, you don't want us to be uh, targets by these other countries, who may feel like we're just coming for the exploit the women, and which would be sad because it's non-black channels of people going over to these other countries, Philippines, Dominican Republic, Brazil, and they get busy with the women. So it's strange that this brother Austin gets called out, about what he doing, unless he just one of those YouTubers that's just the first person that pops up when they looking on YouTube. He probably, then probably they agitated by that because he all in their face with it. But I'm sure I've seen other YouTubers non-black that do the same type of stuff or even worse than Austin. So I'm not sure why she called him out, unless he just very popular right now. He just all over YouTube. That this lady's just tuning into his videos. But yeah, there's other people that go to these countries and they get on too. But you know, um, for us, it's always gonna be the same rules. It's gonna be different for us. We can't do what other people do. I don't know why some don't get it through their head. You might can have fun in them other countries. You might can open business in them other countries, but you still got to watch yourself, conduct yourself at all times. The same survival rules you use in the United States. You got to use that and then some in a foreign country. You know what I mean? You got to make smart moves. So yeah, you can relax. I hear some of these dudes on YouTube say, "Oh, I feel comfortable and I can chill and I can relax." But come on now. You know, you don't think they'll set you up for a robbery or some of the YouTube videos? The brothers say the female get in a hotel room with them and start crying and start demanding money. If they don't pay the money, then they gonna let the police take them away or something like that. But if they pay the money, the lady will leave the room. But if they don't pay the money, the lady not gonna leave the room, and she gonna cause a problem for that dude, possibly get him locked up in that foreign country. Yeah, this is the type of games you play. You're not out the woods because you're in a foreign country. It may be in more danger. It was a brother, I think a year, 2, 3 years ago, died in Colombia. He found this African queen in Colombia and brought a building, was kicking the people out the building. Next thing you know, he come outside one morning or one day with his girl. Some dudes on a motorcycle ride past, two to the head, and now this man gone. So yeah, you can have all the fun you want to in another country. You got all the ladies whatever, whatever. But always watch yourself. Always watch yourself. Don't never think nothing is sweet. We ain't never had it the greatest no ways. So I don't even know how you feel comfortable in another country. You might feel better than you felt here because they not on no racist stuff. But you need to know that it can go down. You know, protect yourself. Learn that country ways, how they move around, what they do, how they get on, what is their thing? Do they rob people? Do they scam people? Do they? You better learn. You know what I mean? I even heard about the Philippines. That a guy was in a bar drinking, and some guy asked him to buy a drink, to buy him a drink. A Filipino asked the foreign guy to buy him a drink, and the guy wouldn't. And the Filipino guy, some other guys beat him to death. See, and Filipinos some of the nicest people, but that don't mean they got bad people among the crowd, the city, or whatever. You have to. My point is, even though you're in the other country and it feels good, you feel respected, people treat you nice, you still gotta protect yourself. Them people know that country. You don't know that country. Them people know that country. Unless you got family in that country, you don't know nothing. You just uh you could be taken, even by the female. If somebody we don't know. Somebody could be telling the female, the American men like pretty women. So just talk to him and be nice to him and take his money. I seen another video on YouTube where the brother hid a camera in the room and left the girl there and went to get something to eat. As soon as he left, 5 minutes later, she get up out the bed and start stealing all his money off the dresser. See? When we thinking we going over there and they easy, you don't think they think we easy? We in their country, we on their land. They know how it go down. We don't know how it go down. But this brother in this video, he made it out. He good. He gone to another country. But what I'm saying is, keep it on the down low, bro. Everything you doing in the bedroom, whatever, you ain't gotta let nobody know. And which, like I'm emphasize again, he wasn't really doing that, in other countries, like showing the ladies in the bed. Some of these dudes take it far. Some of these dudes go far with it. So, but Austin wasn't really doing that. But like I said, keep it on the down low. He might want to keep it more on the down low, as far as on the lady side of his video. You know, talk more about how it is to exchange money. Like some of the other brothers do, like Bo Rakes in Dominican Republic, talk about buying property over there. Sunshine Shoulders, I think he helped a Filipino woman. He in the Philippines, he helped the Filipino woman find her father. Find your other topics. The Black Filipino in Philippines. He have like a live group on Sundays, and they talk about how to get married over there, and they got all kind of topics, but they keep it on a respectable professional level. They don't go and just make it all about the women. You know, you have to find your topic, what work for you. That's what each channel got to do. But this brother made it out, so he got out of Brazil once this lady put the spotlight on him, and he's somewhere else. But don't think this can't happen to either one of us. This could be either one of us. They could put the spotlight on you, and you can have a rough time in that country. Don't turn yourself into a Brittany Griner case, which Brittany probably didn't know it was coming. But like I said, just because you from United States, don't mean they finna roll out the red carpet. Don't mean they finna show you love. You finna go to jail, get out on a get out of jail free card. Respect these people when you're in the country.